I welcome Toastmasters Charu Darshini. Toastmasters Charu Darshini, would you do the dishes? Would you do the dishes? Toastmasters Charu Darshini.
Just a small disclaimer before I start. My throat is really bad. I hope everyone can hear with this voice. Yes? Thank you. I have a small question for you, TMOD. Let's say that there is a burning building and you figure out it's an orphanage and there is one child who's stuck inside. If you had the opportunity to save that child, would you do it? Yes. I guess that answer. Yes, of course. Back in 2023 August, I came here to Chennai with lot of hopes, with lot of how is the city going to be. But when I came here, I felt a little bit empty. So have you ever asked this question to someone who came new to Chennai, that what do you feel about Chennai? If you would have asked me, I would have told, Chennai is very hectic. People are running here and there. And I felt like, would everyone just pause for a second and take the life in? But it was not the case. Back home in Erode, if I go into a restaurant and I ask the waiter, I want chutney, the waiter would go and actually make the chutney at 10 p.m. in the night and give it to me. But the experience that I had in Chennai, he would be like, no ma, there is only sambar and kurma. If you want, eat it. And that was the reality for me in Chennai. And that might be the reason why I felt so empty and alone here. And few days later, I started feeling things change in Chennai. I saw few things in a different perspective. One day, I was walking through the barricade to my building in my office. And there was a lady in a blue coat and she wished me good morning. She was hoping a smile from me. But at that point of time in my life, I was not able to provide that. And she asked me, did you have breakfast? And I told, yes, I did. But to this day, I wonder, why didn't I ask her back? Moving forward to 10 a.m. in the morning, I rush up the stairs to have my coffee in the morning. And there is this bhaiya who learned Tamil to survive in Chennai. He was just waiting and looking at me. I was searching for Nutri-Choice biscuits that I would have with my coffee. And all of a sudden, he just produces that packet and says, madam, here it is, have it. I take that act of kindness. As I run back to my table and I start working, I dove through my work. Every time I hear the door open, it would be followed by, good morning Charu, how are you? From my super boss. And at evening, I have to travel back to Vadapalani. It is around 2 hours. The travel is around 2 hours. And when I'm going back, I'll be reading a book. I'll be so focused on the book that I didn't know my stop has come. And the Malayalam Tamil mixed slang guy, the driver, he would call, madam, your stop has come. And I stayed there for 2 months. And not once does that tone ever change. It was always very sweet. Maybe these are the reasons that I never quit Chennai. And that is when I understood that Erode or Coimbatore or Salem or Chennai, that didn't matter to me. It is not that place that made me feel home. It is the people and their acts that made me feel at home. Moving forward, last week, I was in an auto with my roommate. She looked at a bike and she told that the lady who was sitting behind looked very pretty in her silver sari. And during the signal, we stood parallel to them. I looked at her and I told, you looked very pretty. And with the smallest smile possible, she said, thank you. Maybe she had a bad day. Maybe she had a long day. I'm not sure. But I saw this as an opportunity to give that kindness back to Chennai that I got every single day for the past 1.5 years. Moving forward, what I envision to do in Chennai is that I want to give kindness and I hope to receive that kindness, and that has to be the purpose. Back to the question I asked to TMOD. Would you save the burning child? Now I have another question. If you go home right now and you saw the dishes in the sink, would you do the dishes for your mom? I hope we do that, because this small act of immeasurable kindness will profoundly impact the other person, because for every other person, their life is their universe. And that is what I hope to do. So, next time when someone shouts at the top of their lungs that I want to save the world, please ask them, would they do their dishes for their mom or fold the clothes that is in the bed? Because if they do that, the smallest act of kindness, the gestures of kindness, is the greatest act of love. So, Modi, if you go home today, I hope you do the dishes.
Thank you.